What is up, everybody? I just wanted to bring you this really quick video today to show you this early game farming spot that I found. It's a pretty cool little spot. It can be done really early in the game, and it also gives you some really powerful Pictos. So I'm just going to run you through pretty much as soon as you get out of Flying Waters, which is one of the first dungeons in the game. You get to this open world spot. So from here, you can kind of just hang a left. And I'll probably just speed up this part of the video a little bit. So now that we come all the way over here, we'll get to this little spot right here called the Hidden Gestural Arena. So this spot is a really cool spot, and I'm going to show you why. As you come in here, you'll find these little gestural dudes who are amazing, by the way. I love these little guys. They're hilarious. But they won't have this little hidden fight club, right? You talk to this guy, and you're going to pick a character who you want to fight with. It's a 1v1 situation. So I'm picking Mael for a couple of reasons. One, I think she's one of the best duelists. She's really, honestly, she's just my favorite character in this game. But you'll start here with the easier guys at the top and get down to the lower guys. So early on, this can be done. This is pretty early in the game, so some of these guys might be really hard. But you can kind of farm the easy guy. And then once he becomes really easy, move to the next one, and then the next one. You get some really powerful Pictos for beating these guys. Last stand abilities, right? So you're going to get this one right here, which is insane, right? Well, last stand. This is when you're fighting alone. So this makes it even easier to beat these guys. So you'll beat the first guy, he'll give you, I think, the critical one. And you beat the second guy, and he'll give you some of these other ones. So you can just start stacking these on whoever you want to fight with, right? So you get last stand critical, and then you'll get last stand powerful. This gives you a buff when you're fighting alone. This right here is just a 50% more damage when fighting alone. You actually get a defensive one, a shell for being tanky, and acceleration, right? And these are all pretty cheap. So initially you'll just throw them on so that you can master them, try to win 4 battles. Throw these on, and it makes your character really strong, and it makes it a lot easier to fight the next level of guy. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is with Mael specifically, and why I use her to farm this. And even though you are getting more experience on the person you fight with, the rest of your crew is still getting experience. So you can do this with one of the other characters. I just picked Mael for 2 reasons. One, I think she has one of the best kits for dueling because she can apply the fire, and she has the defensive stance. And if you're still lower level, these guys are going to hit really hard. So that defensive stance goes a long way for trying to, like, kind of just survive. If you're a really low level, the numbers are going to look different, but the strategy is definitely the same. The idea here is you want to learn the parry timings, right? But even if you, like that one, this guy's going to do lots of different animations. So you're going to mess up, you're going to get hit. And the idea here is that as Mael, you can just initiate the fight with Spark. And Spark is going to put you into that defensive stance. So even if you're under leveled, between the solo buffs that you're getting and the Spark, the defensive stance, you should be able to survive a couple of missed hits, right? So I'm going to go ahead and okay, I failed that. And here we go. So if I was lower level, I would have taken more damage, but I should still be fine. I should still survive. And at this point, if I really need to, I can just use this other skill, the Mezzo Forte there on the A button. This is going to give me more of my AP back, but it's not going to put me out of defensive stance. So if I feel confident in my ability to parry, that's when I'd want to go into Swift Stride, because it's going to put me into the virtuous stance. So now that I'm not in defensive stance, this next hit is going to hurt if I don't parry it, right? Okay, he got me, but I should still survive, right? And between the fire damage ticking, being able to stay in defensive stance to just let the fire tick away, maybe switching to virtuous stance and unleashing one of your other abilities, you should be able to kind of cheese him even at a low level. I was able to do it. I was like probably like level 15. I was fighting him. I'd fought my way through the arena, and this is the final guy who's by far the hardest. But if you learn some of his parry timings, you stay in defensive stance, you use these Luminas, right? These Pictos that give you these massive buffs for being in a solo, you're actually going to be able to beat him really easily. You just get insane XP for this. You can do this so early, and if you find the guys too hard later on, just start with some of the other guys and come back later. Kind of wanted to point out this little cool spot. You get really good rewards, and I know there's going to be way better leveling places later on, but for early game, I feel like this is kind of just a fun, easy way to get a few boosts in levels, as well as like some really cool fun Pictos. So yeah, I hope this video kind of helped out, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.